City plus gambling stone plus crown prince plus war king plus divine hero plus revenge plus stratagem plus Shuangwen plus imperial sister. People are not rich without windfall, and horses are not fat without night grass. The valuable Longsure Emperor Green Pixiu handlebar was delivered by express delivery, and a bank SMS notification was received for 2 billion yuan. But Yi Qingxi had no excitement of a sudden windfall, because it was her master asking for help. In order to seek revenge, he rushed into the capital of gambling stones without hesitation. The grudges arising from gambling stones need to be settled through gambling stones. But gambling stones have always been a knife in heaven and a knife in hell. Stones do not deceive, those who deceive are all humans. In the circle of gambling stones, people's hearts are like ghosts. However, every stone hides the intrigues and conflicts between people, blood, tears, and enmity. Chapter 1. 2 billions of heavenly wealth. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Kyoto, Panjiayuan second-hand market. Although it sells antiques here, there are over a dozen gambling stone shops at the end of the street, and Shituzhai is the largest one among them. In the morning, before 8 o'clock, the stone studio was already bustling with people and their voices were boiling. Most tourists who come to Kyoto will come to Panjiayuan to Taobao. Although everyone knows that 99% of the antiques on the street stalls are fake, there is still 100 miles left. Compared to pretending to understand without understanding, it is faster and more direct to gamble on stones by searching for antiques from street stalls like a big wave of sand. With a single strike, it is clear whether it is stone or jade. But no one cares, the water in this industry is deeper than the sea. Only true gamblers understand the terror of a knife in heaven and a knife in hell. The store is not large, with a 200 square meter appearance. Upon entering, there are more than 10 rows of wooden shelves, on which hundreds of jadeite raw stones are arranged in an orderly manner. But the raw stone here is not big, reaching the top of 1 kilogram, 2 kilograms, and 10 kilograms. There are full gambling materials from various venues, and half gambling materials with open windows. Whether one can make a fortune in one fell swoop depends entirely on eyesight and luck. Yi Qing stood at the stairwell, watching the crowd of gamblers rushing in, one by one calmly selecting stones. Only then did he smile proudly and turn around to go upstairs. "Boss, your package." The beautiful store manager, wearing a black fitted suit and a cool ponytail, saw that Yi Qing was leaving and immediately handed over a paper box. Yi Qing held the package the size of a shoe box in his hand and thanked him with a smile. The beautiful store manager gave him a seductive look and watched him walk up the second floor. The beautiful shop manager let out a sigh of sadness and chuckled at herself as a lascivious woman, but had to admit that this kid did have the capital that girls were obsessed with. He is 1.8 meters tall and has a moderately fat and thin body. Her fair face has sharp edges, deep black eyes, and mesmerizing gaze. Her thick eyebrows, high nose, and smiling lips all exude nobility and elegance. What's even more precious is that he didn't rely on the help of his father and brother, and in just 3 years, he started from scratch and owned a stone house worth billions. Yi Qing ignored the careful thinking of the beautiful store manager, as the old saying goes, being too familiar is not easy to get started. The spacious second floor has been divided into 4 compartments, a reception hall, a studio, a warehouse, and a bedroom. But his only job is to open windows for the raw stones that are most likely to be used to extract jade through brush selection. Yi Qing placed the delivery box on the boss's desk, took out the thick plastic bubble bag inside, and took out a small sandalwood box. After the lid was opened, his eyes were attracted by a rich green color. Dragon Stone Seed Emperor Green Pixiu piece. Master has been playing with the game for decades, a treasure that never leaves you. Yi Qing took out a strong flashlight and turned on the light to look closely. This dragon stone is a type of Pixiu, free from cotton patterns and impurities. It is as smooth and delicate as silk, extremely warm, fluorescent, and full of water, making people feel that water is about to overflow. Holding it in my hand, a warm current spread through my arm, dispelling the cold of March in Kyoto. Warm winter and cool summer are the unique characteristics of Longsha Jade. This legendary jade also has a very domineering name, Divine Dragon Seed. The meaning is that this type of jade is as difficult to find as a divine dragon, and extremely precious. Moreover, this dragon stone variety Pixiu comes from the Qing Palace's manufacturing office. It was a peerless treasure bestowed upon the Governor-General of Yunnan and Guizhou by Empress Dowager Cixi back then. It is said that the raw stones purchased by the Governor-General of Yunnan and Guizhou can produce valuable jadeite without fail. Master is the descendant of this governor. This dragon stone Pixiu is worth tens of millions, even if it doesn't exceed 100 million, at the auction. Does this old man have his brain kicked by a donkey? He dares to have his tens of millions worth of treasures delivered by express delivery. Yi Qin was full of doubts and looked at the dragon stone Pixiu, which was shaped like a tiger or leopard. Its head and tail were like dragons, and it had a pair of wings on its shoulders that could not be extended. It also had a horn on its head that was tilted back. The carving was exquisite and impeccable. Ding! The phone in my pocket made a soft sound, followed by an electronic female voice. You have a short message, do you want to read or cancel? Read. Your account ending in 9567 has received 200,000,000,000 yuan, balance, 203560000 yuan. Nima. Yi Qin was really scared, he couldn't believe it either. With the right hand holding the dragon stone Pixiu, and the left hand quickly taking out the phone from the pocket, unlocking it with great agility and opening the text message. 10, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, 100,000, 100,000, 1 million, 10 million, 1 billion. Is it true that 2 billion yuan has been received, which is the pinnacle of life? Yi Qin stared blankly at the text message on her phone, but the voice of someone applying for a video call came from WeChat. When I married her and she walked in, she slowly deteriorated. When money went into my pocket, I couldn't think of coming out again. With good words, a sack of burlap would cost 10 or 20 yuan. Only wealthy men would deteriorate. Be good before marriage. The beautiful store manager who pushed open the door and entered, upon hearing the funny lyrics, immediately collapsed to the ground with a smile and shouted out of breath, "Boss, boss, what kind of ringtone are you talking about? Don't be fooled, answer the phone." Ah! Yi Qin finally regained her senses and looked at the beautiful shop manager sitting on the floor, in a snow-white tight shirt and a single-button black suit. The waves couldn't be concealed, and she sat on the carpet with her black silk legs together, her hands hanging down on the carpet, almost gasping for breath. She hurriedly called out, "Luyue, get up quickly, let others see. It seems like I'm doing something to you." Luyu lightly patted the chest of the towering peaks and glared at him angrily. "I really want you to do something to me, be your little obedient before marriage and your aunt after marriage." Yi Qin reached out to pull Luyu up and said with a bitter smile, "If your father hears this sentence, he will tear me apart." This store manager, who looks beautiful, bold, and heroic, is a true Kyoto girl and a top student majoring in business administration at Tsinghua University. More importantly, her father is not only the youngest of her own father, but she is also the youngest of her own. Although not related by blood, she is no different from her own siblings. It was precisely because she knew the root and the bottom that Yi Qin entrusted the stone studio to her management, focusing on researching the unique technique of opening a skylight for the jadeite raw stone. "You're just that brave." Lu Yu was amused by the funny lyrics and wanted to laugh. She gritted her teeth and couldn't help but say, "Why don't you answer the phone and let it ring for a while? Let it ring, maybe the old man regrets it." Yi Qin didn't rush to answer the phone and inexplicably obtained the dragon stone Pixiu, bringing in a windfall of 2 billion yuan. 2 billion, a number that countless people will never earn in their lifetime, is so easily obtained. Should I buy the villa first, or should I buy back the limited edition Bugatti Veyron? Chapter 2. The Vampire Dragon Stone Seed Emperor Green Pixiu. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. De Co Lois Ara Trong Quatrin Lay Text. Chapter 3. Cutting Hair and Washing Marrow. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. De Co Lois Ara Trong Quatrin Lay Text. Chapter 4. Heavenly Priced King. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. De Co Lois Ara Trong Quatrin Lay Text. Chapter 5. Emperor's Fist. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. De Co Lois Ara Trong Quatrin Lay Text. Chapter 6. Jilong Gambling Stone House. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. De Co Lois Ara Trong Quatrin Lay Text. Chapter 7. Immortals Difficult to Cut Off Inch Jade. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. De Co Lois Ara Trong Quatrin Lay Text. Chapter 8. The Bad Old Man is Bad. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. De Co Lois Ara Trong Quatrin Lay Text. Chapter 9. God's Pranks. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. De Co Lois Ara Trong Quatrin Lay Text. Chapter 10. Extreme High Ice Sea Sky Blue. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. De Co Lois Ara Trong Quatrin Lay Text.